My dad married my stepmother when I was 9. Before that, life had already taken a painful turn. My mom passed away when I was 7. Losing her was the hardest thing my brother and I had ever faced. She wasn't just our mom, she was our safe place, the one who made our world feel warm and whole. But suddenly she was gone, and everything changed. Dad took it hard, though he didn't show it much. Instead of talking about Mom, he tried to move on as quickly as possible. He never had a good relationship with Mom's parents, and after she died, he wanted to cut them off completely. But the court didn't allow that. A judge ruled that my grandparents had the right to see us, so my dad had to agree to let them visit at least 3 times a month. To make things easier, they used an app to pick dates, and my dad was forced to accept at least some of them. When Dad remarried, my stepmother made it clear that she didn't like my grandparents. She always asked if they had said anything bad about her, but they never did. When we visited, we didn't talk about her at all. We played games, watched movies, and sometimes just sat together, reminiscing about Mom. My grandparents wanted us to remember her, to keep her presence alive, in our hearts. Mother's Day was especially important to them. Every year they requested that day to be with us, and every year I said yes. My dad and stepmother asked if we wanted to stay home instead, but my brother and I always chose to spend the day with Mom's family. I thought it was a simple choice. We missed her, and we wanted to honor her. But my stepmother didn't see it that way. She hated it. One year, my dad accidentally approved a visit without realizing it fell on my stepmother's birthday. She was furious when she found out. I was at my grandparents' house when she called them, but she didn't know I was there. Her voice was sharp and cold. She demanded they give up the day, saying it wasn't fair that she had to share her family with people who didn't even like her. But then she said something that made my blood run cold. She told them she was the most important woman in our lives, that she mattered more than my mom, that my mom, my dead mom, wasn't important anymore. I felt my whole body tense with rage. How could she say that? How could she even think that? When I got home, I couldn't hold it in anymore. I yelled at her. I told her she would never be important to me, that she would never be my mom, that I didn't even see her as real family. My dad was shocked. My stepmother looked like I had slapped her. But I didn't care. She had disrespected my mom in the worst way possible, and I wasn't going to let her get away with it. From that day on, things were never the same between us. I stopped trying to be polite, I stopped pretending we were some happy family, and most importantly, I never let her make me feel guilty for loving my real mom, because no matter what she said, my mom would always matter. Always.